So at the end of this Sefer, Volume 2 of Rabbi Yael's Conversations and Fabrengen edition, okay, I wasn't going to say this, but I see it's a Sukkah story about that. God, this is phenomenal. So often this is mamish. So here, another story as follows. Once it happened, there was a Fabrengen Sukkahs in the early years. It stopped the Fabrengen Sukkahs because someone got hurt, broke a leg. In the Sukkah. Rabbi Mala, Olav Shalom. Yeah. So that was the end of it. The crowd was getting bigger, and that was not happy that it wasn't accommodated at any rate. So this is the early years. There was a Fabrengen. Rabbi says it doesn't recall if it was Yom Tov, second Yom Tov Sheni, second day Yom Tov, or Shabbos Chol HaMoed, one of the two, and a great rain. It was raining. Beautiful story here. So the Rebbe entered the Fabrengen wearing his coat. But he didn't wear it like you wear it in the sleeves, but it was draped over his shoulders. The Rebbe said one sich, and another, maybe another one he says. And then he said they should start the Maimonides. Towards the end of the Nigun, in the middle he says, or the end, the Rebbe threw off his coat, shrugged it off, and said the Maimon without a coat, and remained in his kapot and is pouring till the end of the Fabrengen. It appears he want the Maimon had to be said without a coat, without a lavush, without a heller. These are stories he's telling here under the section, special stories of heavenly moments where you could see that this is something above. Now, he remembers, says Rabbi Yael, that not only were we all soaked, it was difficult to hear the Maim because the sound of the rain was so strong, pounding the SUKKAH. But the Rebbe continued, Karoga, like as if there was no rain at all. In brackets, Derech Agav, Hashem put it so beautiful. I remember once the Rebbe made Kiddush in the Sukkah, and the Nusach of Kiddush, he said quietly, when it came to the words Leisha B'Sukkah, B'Keil Ra, loud. Also, by the way, he says, you should know that we saw by the Rebbe, he said Leisha B'Sukkah, even if you're just drinking wine alone, not mezainis, eating mezainis. Concluding here, this little section, once it happened by Fabrengen in the Sukkah, it was very cold. But once, it was even colder because it was much more exposed than the way the Sukkah is today. And everybody came, of course, wearing coats, but the Rebbe sat without a coat. But there was one Jew who was very cold. I'm sorry, most of the people didn't have a coat, and the Rebbe sat without a coat. But there was one Jew who was very cold, and he was wearing a coat. And Rabbi says, he got a cold. After the Fabrengen, he came down with a cold. Nobody else did. And he wrote to the Rebbe, here's the end. He wrote to the Rebbe, he got a bad cold. So the Rebbe answered to him, here's the thing. He wrote to him, your coat made a chtzitza between the warmness of the sukkah and you. It didn't allow the warmness of the sukkah to penetrate you. What can I do that you got a cold? This is mamish ahimol tikazach. Okay, we're yotze the rain in the story. No rain, the sukkahs. There's no forecast. Yeah.